guys, welcome back to another video on the channel, and today this is the first transfer video of the summer transfer window. Of course I am going to do like more transfer videos after the Euros, but of course there has been some big news involving Spurs and a player in the last few days, and it is Leeds United right back Archie Gray. And of course, if you don't know what's been happening recently, obviously Archie Gray was actually very close to signing for Brentford. I think he had a medical. I think he had a medical on Saturday with Brentford, but apparently the deal collapsed, and we apparently hijacked the deal, and now Archie Gray is apparently set to join Spurs. Because Fabrizio Romano put this on Twitter 2 hours ago. He put Archie Gray to Tottenham. Here we go. Agreement in principle between all parties involved. Waiting to sign documents. Spurs are set to pay around £40 million, a long-term deal with Gray. A long-term deal for Gray, who's accepted to join Spurs. And also, Joe Rodon will be heading to Leeds on a permanent deal in a trans auction of around £10 million. So, I mean, obviously my good mate, Ollie, is a Leeds fan. And of course he's been, he highly rates Archie Gray, and to be honest, from when I've watched Leeds for the past few seasons, and I think Gray is a very good player. He can play in different positions, which is good. Obviously, his main position is right back, and also he can play defensive mid. He can play centre mid, and also he can play in attacking mid as well. But I mean, to be fair, we are probably signing Archie Gray because obviously there has been lots of rumours go around that Emerson Royale could be going to AC Milan this summer. So if those rumours are true, maybe that could be why we are signing Archie Gray. Or maybe Spurs know he can play in midfield, or maybe we're going to sign him to put him in that midfield role alongside, maybe Spurs are going to go to a 4-3-3 next season with a midfield of Saab, Gray and Basuma maybe, or I don't know, maybe he's going to, I don't know, we don't know why we're signing Gray for. I mean, to be honest, the last time we signed a player from Leeds, it really didn't go too great. I think it might have been Joe Rodon actually. Was it Rodon? Can't remember, but the last time we signed a player from Leeds, it just didn't go well at all. But to be fair, Archie Gray, he's a very good player. Obviously looking at his stats from last season, I mean, it's more defensive stats. He won 59 tackles, and that's 64.1%. He won 186 duels last season, and that's 55%. 20 aerial duels won, 30 interceptions, 7 blocks, 21 fouls committed, 196 recoveries, 11 possession won in the final third, and yeah, so overall we actually just look a decent player. But we all know the difference between the Championship and the Premier League. The Championship, it's very competitive in there. Of course, every team in that league obviously wants to go up to the Premier League. Also, actually could have been Leeds, but obviously they did lose in the playoff final to Southampton. But it is a massive difference from the Premier League, from the Championship, to the Premier League. And then the Premier League, there's very high standards in there. But Archie Gray, I think Archie Gray has got experience with the Premier League, because I think how long's he been at Leeds for? Let me have a look. I mean, he was at Leeds in 2022, so he has a bit of experience in the Premier League. But this is mainly his first proper season with Leeds, so it is going to be difficult for him, and also to come to a big six team like Spurs. It's going to be very difficult for him to get minutes, with the top players we've got, especially in our defence, Mickey van der Ven, Christian Romero, Pedro Porro, Destiny Udogie as well, Emerson Royale, and that. It's going to be tough for him, but considering the good season he's had, the season just gone with Leeds, I think there is a chance he could prove to Ange why he deserves to be getting minutes with us. But overall, I think it's a good signing. I think Gray's a good player. He's like I said, I did watch a few of the Leeds games last season. I thought Gray, he was very good. You know, Gray is a good player, I'm not going to lie. And I'm sure Leeds fans will be happy that I'm saying that, because I do think he is a very good player. I mean, Leeds are offering 40 million though, which it's a bit expensive, I'm not going to lie, because apparently its market value is only 13 million. But if Leeds want 40 million, there's no point offering like 20 million, because they're just going to reject it, aren't they? So it's just safe to say, if Leeds are offering this, it's might as well just offer that or close enough to that, because then Leeds will accept the offer. But I'm sure Leeds fans are going to be gutted to lose Archie. You know, he's one of their key players. Yeah, but I mean, overall, you know, I'm you know, great. Like I said, good player. Is he going to get much minutes at us? Probably not, but I hope he does, because I do think he is a good player. And I mean, yeah, we'll have to see what happens. But yeah, anyway, Spurs fans, put down in the comments what's your thoughts on Archie Gray. And yeah, anyway, I'm going to end the video here.